Brendan seems to be the organising person, but no problem. I can check it off. No problem.
Yeah, because it has got some good ones, especially restaurants down in Leith. It's an area I don't go to,
right?
Because it's Hibernian country down there.
Yeah. I got a question talking about Captain Jackson. So is Captain Jackson and Stan the only two captains that we sail with who are still around? All the others have passed away.
Stan?
Well, Stan, yeah.
John King, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Ian Gibb.
Ian Gibb.
Okay. Great.
Tony Yeomans.
Mike Gold.
Mike
Gold. I know, but he was never a captain when we sailed, Dave. Not me.
Colin Campbell.
No.
Colin Campbell. So
yeah.
Yeah, but Colin Campbell didn't. He was first officer on the Canberra when I first went there in '75.
Well, he was captain on PP when I was there.
Yeah, he was deputy captain on Sea Princess when it came out in '79.
Yeah,
with Peter Love.
Yeah.
What are we going to look at now, David?
I think he's trying to get his laptop going because it's all fucked up in his house.
Oh well.
He doesn't look in a good mood.
What's going on?
Was it a good reunion though?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
It
was a good gathering.
It was good to see Phil.
He looked great, didn't he?
Yeah, he was all right. Yeah, he was eating okay. He ate all his lunch and all that sort of thing. You know, obviously his mobility's not very good at all, but you know, he's got a walker, but when he needed to go to the loo, someone had to take him out there, sort of thing, you know. But he was all right. Oscar was all right.
Yeah. And Dave's friend, Mr. Sterling, was there looking for his badge.
Yeah.
Christ, he made a speech, didn't it go on? And it wasn't really relevant to
Did they give him a microphone this time?
Yeah. Because I looked round and I saw Hawksworth and he looked at me and you know what Hawksworth can do with his face when he makes pulls a face. So the same fucking hell.
Yeah.
What was the menu?
It was, you can't get any. Can't get the laptops not coming on.
Liver pate.
The phones. Anyway, just trying to get a signal somewhere.
Belly pork with mashed potatoes, cabbage, and a sauce gravy, and then a lemon tart.
Was John Herbert there?
Yeah, he was on their table.
Did Sterling pay for the wine?
No.
Actually,
John couldn't get into the last crew bar, and he wanted to because he's got something to tell you.
John.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
I've got Wi-Fi on the phone, but it's not doing the laptop. Won't recharge. This is freezing all the time on the phone. Trying to get it on the phone.
Just use your phone, Dave.
He is using his phone.
Well, the internet.
Just trying to fix everything else in the meantime.
Yeah.
Have they not got Wi-Fi in the south of England?
It has not.
The cable isn't long enough.
If the wind doesn't blow down there, the little machine doesn't go round it. It's like those old dial-ups. What they used to call it.
It's gone all together now.
Anyway, Steve Footy has got. He's doing the promo. He's got some wonderful ideas. Okay, so it's great. I'm really glad that we asked him to take charge in that.
This is going to go out before the date, so people come and join us on the date.
Well, I suggest the week before, like Foodie said, the week before. So,
yeah.
But you had a question. Who was in the early ones? Because we were saying that it was obviously me, you, and Dave. It was
Caveman.
Gizzy, Colin, Caveman, yeah, Caveman, yeah. Yeah, obviously,
So it was Caveman, Colin.
Jerry Dyer.
Yeah, well, I've got Jerry, yeah.
Yeah.
Angelo.
Yeah.
Derek.
Scotty, yeah, did Scotty come in? He did, didn't he, in the early days?
What is space in Brighton? Oh God.
Ollie.
No. Oh, I've gone blank.
Yeah.
He has the hotel in Brighton.
Oh, you mean John Tremblin?
Trembles.
Yeah, but he wasn't early, was he?
He was there pretty early.
Yeah, in the 2020. Yeah, 2020.
What about Mike Gold? When did he come in? Was he early?
He came in as well, yeah.
He came in 2020, but it wasn't early time. It was probably about whatever, yeah.
No, but what I can do is I can move it.
Yeah.
Start moving it back. I don't know whether I can just quickly get into.
Yeah.
Let me just have a quick look.
Yeah, just make them aware it's happening.
What I've got is I've got Steve, Dave, Colonel. I've got Pete, but did Pete come in at the beginning?
No.
Right, okay. Then I've got Colin, Angelo, and Jerry Dyer so far. Those are the ones that I've already done.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I've got.
When did you come in, Brad Fruity?
Me, I didn't come in till about 2022, I think.
Really?
Because other ones I've got. Alan Bushby didn't come in till later on. What about Taffy?
No, yeah. That's a good question. I don't know when Taffy joined us.
I've got someone called Bailey. Is it Malcolm Bailey? I've got a mugshot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, sure, but
what about Blackpool Bob?
No, not for
Caveman. I've got Caveman.
Yeah.
And then
some of the other many, was it, John? If you
no, it wasn't many. No. I'll have another look, but I'll get back to you on that, Foodie.
David Oliver was a later one.
Yeah.
How about Fraser was later, was he?
Yeah.
Came on a couple of times, yeah.
Mike Hawksworth, was he one of the early ones?
No, he just came in one time, didn't he? Oh, Brendan, yeah. Oh, comes Taffy.
Was Brendan early?
I'm not 100% sure.
What about Mark Proctor?
Oh yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
He used to come in, yeah.
What about Martin the Bellboy?
Martin from Southampton.
Yeah.
He's been in, hasn't he?
Yes.
But was he one of the early ones?
Yeah.
What about Hawker?
I'd say so, yeah.
What about Hawker? Martin Hawker.
He was just a guest one time, wasn't he? I think he came in with Brendan that time. He never came in by himself.
Right. Morris Stewart.
Yeah.
Nick Howard. What about Noel and Seamus? They later?
No, it was later, yeah.
Yeah. I'll zip. What I'll do, Foodie, I'll go through the intros and I'll get back to you on that in detail. Right. I will. Yeah.
Right. Well, the thing is, I can move them round anyhow. It's not a problem.
Yeah. Right. Okay. In the meantime, hello, Taffy.
We're not recording, by the way, John, are we?
Yeah, I can edit all this out. I'll get rid of it, don't worry. I'll get rid of it.
John, could you change the second day to an I?
Well, on Edinburgh.
ALI.
That's like my spelling. That is, Alistair.
I am the worst speller. I give up. I give up.
Well, John, you're right, because it's spelled about 4 different ways, Alistair.
Okay, so it's ALI. Oh, here we go. I know.
Alistair.
Okay, I'm going to give it a go. Okay, but thanks. It's oh no, it's all right. It's all right. ALI
Yeah.
STAIR.
Yep.
Now, Edinburgh, I can't bloody spell Edinburgh.
You've done Edinburgh.
No.
EDINBURGH.
I know, I've got to do it again. BURGH. Yeah, got it. All right.
Oh, you missed the N now.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
I know. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry.
How the hell did we make it in life?
Just carry on. Let's talk about something besides my bloody spelling. I got to do the whole thing again.
Yeah, I got to tell you, we used to have these Christmas. Well, on the Pacific Princess, my last couple of years, we used to have Andy Hiscox. We used to organise a secret Santa for everybody in the bar, and I was, you know what? And there was Andy Hiscox that bought it for me. Yeah. He bought me a freaking dictionary, and I thought, well, thanks very much.
Yeah.
Because anything that I wrote was always, and my stock excuse was, well, that's the way we spell it in Wales.
Yeah.
And he bought me a dictionary. That was my secret Santa.
Yeah.
Good old Andy.
Yeah. God bless him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. No.
I wonder where all the Aussies are. There's nobody online.
Oh, no. Yeah, because Martin says he's not coming in, and Macca says he's coming in at 6:30 his time. And while it's on my mind, Fruity, Derek Warmington was an early one.
Yeah, I've got him.
Okay, right. Okay.
I've got Derek.
Okay,
and obviously Ollie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'll give you detailed stuff about it.
Did Oscar ever come in?
Never. No. Which is, well, it's fine.
He doesn't have the technology so far up north.
He was in. We had him on Seagoing, didn't we?
Did we? Did
he text when I visited him at the.
Oh yeah. You did a live broadcast, Taff. Yeah, I know you did that.
Yeah. But it wasn't. He's never been in the crew bar.
No. I wonder where Bobo is today. Is he back up to Cardiff? But Bobo?
I'm not sure. I got a feeling he may be, because he was camping out up there. He was camping out there. Out in the fields.
He's definitely left there, because he met Dave for coffee yesterday, and then he was heading off somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know where he went or where he
went.
Anyway, Dave, you're all set up, Dave.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Dave? Can't even hear us now.
It doesn't even say he's muted, does it?
No, she should be able to hear us. Can you wave, Dave? David? No, nothing. Okay. All right.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
He's gone again.
Back.
Oh,
no.
Sorry, boys. It's just not staying.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
It's all right.
No.
I booked for Edinburgh the other day. A place on Ferry Road.
Yeah.
Going towards Leith. About 10 minutes walking to Leith.
Just going back to Dave. Dave, why don't you reboot your phone? Turn your phone off. It's to do with the memory, the RAM.
Can't hear us.
Can't even hear me. No.
Is that where the tram runs, Alistair, down Ferry Road?
No. To get the tram, you'd need to go up towards the centre of town, up to Princess Street.
Yeah, but it doesn't go down Ferry Road to Leith, no.
No. I mean, there'll be buses, but I don't know what ones run in Edinburgh. But there'll be plenty of buses.
Yeah.
What hotel is it, Steve?
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Something. A dash something hotel.
Yeah, because when our ship came in there, right there, Leaf by the Britannia, we got on the hop-off bus, but there's regular buses all the time. Every single second there was a regular bus going by.
Yeah. Should be, I can't remember.
If I may come in, my sister went up there last year and she says she's never seen such an excellent bus service around the town in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
And where we've all seemed to ended up, all the lads seem to have booked out at Leith, and they're either in the Holiday Inn or the Premier Inn, which is virtually right next to the Royal Yacht. The tram road sort of starts there or ends there.
Yeah.
And apparently the tram road goes right, goes from there to the airport, really, right through the city. So I don't think whatever you've booked in, Steve, I think you won't be more than 5 minutes from the tram.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, once you Google it.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the hotel now.
But the buses are great as well, so.
Yeah. Sure. I got a bed and breakfast deal on it.
Yeah, they're pretty. I was surprised because I'm staying about 3 miles from the Premier Inn and the Holiday Inn and the Royal Yacht. I'm about 3 miles away, but all the lads just seem to have gravitated to Leith, to that area.
Yeah.
And I know I was quite surprised, really, because the Premier Inn is usually a moderately priced, but it was quite expensive for the 3 nights. I know it was up around 400 quid or something for 3 nights, which for me is expensive.
Yeah, Edinburgh is expensive.
Yeah.
But you will find pubs, if it's not in the centre, if you just go off a bit from the centre, you'll find pubs where it's reasonably priced.
Yeah, in town.
Yeah, in town, city centre, a pint of lager will be about 8 quid.
Really?
7 or 8 quid. But if you go off the beaten track a bit, it'll be down to 5 or just under 5.
Yeah.
But there's the Witherspoons. There's the Witherspoons on Queen Street, where it's dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Well, 4 pints.
Alistair, it's called the A Haven Townhouse Hotel.
Oh, right. No, I don't know that. But Queen Street, there's 2 main roads into Edinburgh. There's the Glasgow Road, which goes straight through to Princes Street. Ferry Road is basically north of that, and that runs right along. And if you continue on, you come to Leith. So it's a major road, so there will be buses all the time going up and down to Leith.
Yeah. We can't use our bus pass in Scotland, can we?
No.
You talk about hotels. David Pemberton stayed in the Novotel for 3 nights. It was 600 quid.
600 quid?
Yeah.
We stayed in the Star and it was 258 for 3 nights.
Yeah.
Plus breakfast, which was 8.95.
600 quid?
Yeah.
I think that's cost me about 250 quid for 3 nights in Edinburgh with breakfast.
Yeah, well, Ayers breakfast. Well, I think we could have booked breakfast when I booked it, but we did it.
Yeah. The travel lodge went to like 460 quid with no breakfast.
Well, that's why we stayed in the Star. We normally used to stay in that travel lodge round opposite where the Juniper Berry used to be.
Yeah.
And that is so expensive. And that's the other reason Alan didn't want to stay Saturday. We went down Wednesday instead of Thursday because a Saturday night, the price just hikes right up.
Really?
The main reason is, Fridays and Saturdays because of the amount of cruise ships that come in.
Yeah.
You know, there were 2 in on Thursday, Queen Mary and the Balmoral, and there were 5 in yesterday.
Really?
Well, it's getting like Miami. So what about the Ibis or Ibis? Is that where Gizzy and Scuddy stayed?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Is that expensive?
Yeah.
Not as bad as an Novotel.
Yeah.
No. I'm going on the RPL week today.
Yeah.
And I've got into that. The IBIS budget one, Dave.
Yeah.
I've got in there, and for Alice and I, it's about 130 quid a night.
Yeah.
For a night. Then you've got your parking.
Is that a Friday night?
No, that's a Saturday night.
Yeah, that'd be the reason then.
Yeah. And you've got your parking on top of that.
Yeah, it's a 10 quid or 12 quid.
Well, I'm not sure you have to pay now because there's no barrier anymore. But you have to register. You have to register your car when you go into the hotel.
Yeah.
No, I mean parking your car while you're on the cruise.
Well, I do that. I do that cruise parking services.
Yeah.
That's about 169 quid, I think it was.
Right. I know a bloke not far away. He's got a big drive. You could put it on.
Yeah.
No, he's not here at the moment. He's gone. He's not here at the moment. But his valet service is terrible.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't mind. That's quite cheap for 14 nights.
Oh, 14 nights, yeah. You're going down the Med?
Yeah, it's just Spain and France.
All right.
Oh, I won't send you any videos, but I might post a couple of photographs.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I'm not very good at all that other stuff.
Have you? Very good.
So lovely.
She's going in for a big refit apparently this year.
Yeah, she will be. But that won't be till later on in the year, I think.
Yeah. I see Princess have got a new one coming out this year as well.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Star Princess.
Okay.
Star.
Yeah.
Comes out in the autumn, I think.
Well, I hope they learn by their mistakes on the Sun Princess, because that was crazy.
Have they not sorted those out, or?
Well, they can't do. They got this big dome thing which they use for the cocktail parties, and you sit on a deck on a deck chair.
Sit on a deck chair.
Yeah. Because basically it's like the show place or something. So that's where we had the captain's cocktail party.
Right.
You'll go in there. Yeah, it's a bunch of crap. Hello, David.
Hello, John.
Did you reboot your phone?
I've tried everything. The old laptop's sticking on 35% reboot. So anyway, we're here at the moment, so we'll make the most of it. Hello,
So basically, the Aussie Crew bar will start when Macca comes in about 10 seconds.
Oh, well, that'd be good. That'll be
so,
good.
so we can pretend we just started now, because we've been talking.
Yeah.
Well, we've had Alistair. God bless Alistair and Taffy.
Yeah, well, stop talking about Dave now. Okay, just drop all that about Dave.
Thanks, Stephen. Thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, no, it's good.
It was a good result for Crystal Palace yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
Very good.
Up for him, actually.
Very, very good.
Up for him. Well, obviously, me being from Manchester, I was
delighted.
Yeah, they played well. In actual fact, I have to be honest, the keeper should have been sent off. He should have been sent off.
The Palace goalkeeper?
Henderson. Yeah, it's been there a long time.
Yeah, he came from United.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
United. But it was a red card. He was out of his box, and he was the last man.
Oh, so he should have gone.
Yeah.
Well, talk about the sport. Fruity.
You luck, mate. You have a bit of luck. Whatever you do, you have a bit of luck.
Yeah. A quick question on the P&O luncheon. What was the outcome of the golf? Did you hear it from the day before?
No. I don't know whether they played. I do know that when the last time Dave Dukes put up who was going, he put up one for the golf, and there was only about 5 or 6 people on it. So whether or not they played, I don't know. Or maybe they just had a little knockabout. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I suppose after Lord Sterling's speech, no one really wanted to listen to anything else.
What did he? did he do a speech? I can't. I must have fallen asleep.
I
Sorry.
think it was a ramble. I
And
think
he
it was a
kept
ramble.
saying, I can't remember who I am because somebody's got my badge.
First, he went on and on, didn't he?
Well, I couldn't hear very much anyway, because we're just by the exit door, and you're sort of in amongst it. Your celebrity status, Fruity.
We got upgraded this year.
Yeah, you did.
We weren't at the riff-raff end.
No, you were not. Promoted.
So was anybody there unexpected, which was a surprise, a nice surprise?
Let me think. No, there wasn't. Okay. That's good. Next question.
And I know I did ask you many times, Dave, but it's not a problem. So did you speak with Stan?
Yes, I did. Only because I was at the bar at the very beginning in the restaurant, and he came up behind to order drinks. So I did get to see him and have a quick chat with him. And the same thing with Derek. I saw Derek Warmington. Yeah, okay. Saw him, had a good chat with him, and he said, "Oh, I'm not in the crew bar anymore." And I said, "Derek, it was great having you. It doesn't matter, it was just good."
That's nice. He said that, because
definitely. So no, that was nice.
Our 5th anniversary, then, David.
Well, we can let Derek know about that because he's on your mailing list, isn't he?
Oh, John? And also. Dave, as in my mate, Dave.
So's Fruity your mate as well.
Yeah. I know that, but is something going on with Peter Pratty? Is he okay?
Yeah. No, that was the other thing. I did ring him up the day. No, he rang me.
I thought he would.
After last week.
I knew he would. Yeah.
Because he said, I've got a mobile phone, but I never have it with me. I said, well, that's probably a good idea not. But he said, he said, look, he wouldn't be coming down to the reunion this year, but he will look at coming for next year. So I said, yeah, all right, okay, that's good. I said, have you got any message for anyone that's down there this time? And he said, well, there is actually. And it was one of the WAPs that we hadn't, I don't know if we used sell with it. What was her name now? Fiona, was it not Fiona?
Alison probably knows.
He probably will do, actually. Hang on. Let's have I'll have a quick look on the
computer.
No, I can't. No, I can't. Sorry. Anyway, this young WAP, I did remember a name at the time. I went up to her table to speak, and I did get on the WhatsApp with him. So that was good. That was good. Alistair, I'll think who it was, and I'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nice guy. I'll tell you what. Her surname was either before or after, was something like Simpson or something, and she married a coxswain or a.
Oh, Heather.
Heather.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Very nice girl. Very nice girl. So,
She married Taffy.
Yes, that's right. And she lives over in Somerset. Somerset.
Well.
Yeah.
I know exactly where Bobo is.
Bobo's
where?
I think you're at the castle in Cardiff, aren't you? Someplace?
No, you got it wrong.
Weatherspoons.
I'm outside of Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons.
Hang on, let's start down by.
Oh, Taffy, why you've got you, Taffy? Your mate Tim Ellis, what ship does he work on?
I'm not sure. I am in touch with him for a while, but he's all over the place, different ships. Yeah,
so I'm on the Grand Princess in August.
I'll check it out. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm in touch with him on Facebook. I'll find out what ship he's on.
Well, where did you sail with him, Taffy?
He was my assistant barman on the Pacific Princess for the last couple of years that I was on there.
Oh, right, okay.
He's the most unlikely one I would have ever imagined would have ended up as as a 4-star. You know, what are they? What used to be a purser? There's now hotel manager or something.
Hotel manager, hotel director.
It's the most unlikely, but he was only a young kid. He was 21. He was tough. He was just like, I'm sorry, but he was a bit like I was when I was 21. Really, he was. And I thought he's never going to go anywhere. But he was a good worker, and he obviously when I left the ships, he the bad influence left him, and he must have knuckled down and done well under the new regime. And of course, Andy Hiscox was his bar manager at that time.
What was his name, Taffy?
Tim Ellis. He came on with the PSI crowd.
Yeah, I know Tim.
Yeah, Tim Ellis. He looks as if he was a barroom brawler. he looks tough, but he's done really well. So he's very down to earth. I know that. He's one of us. Yeah. He's one of the boys.
I'm just getting a memo from headquarters saying maybe we need to cancel the Aussie bark, and the only Aussie we have is the fake Aussie Bobo.
There's nothing fake about Bobo. It was lovely seeing you yesterday.
It certainly was. It took me ages to get home yesterday.
Well, well, thanks for coming down anyway. It's good to see you.
No worries.
Brilliant.
You mentioned Andy Hiscox. I took a screenshot of one of those videos you sent when you did one in memory of him, one of your early ones.
Yeah.
So I've got that to go in that thing. The other thing is I was talking to Robin Mason on Friday. You know, Robin, don't big piece.
Yeah, big piece.
Do many of you know Dougie Tizard?
Yeah.
Well, sadly, Dougie Tizard hasn't got very long to go now. Well, he's got this inoperable brain tumor, and they're now trying to get him into a hospice.
Oh, flipping heck! We're only talking about him on Friday. Gizzy used to, obviously mention him a lot, because he said, "Oh no, don't," it's but hopefully Gizzy doesn't. Well, he'll see this crew bar, but if not, I'll let him know because and he's Southampton, isn't he, Fruity?
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell! That's a shame.
I think I mentioned a while back that he wasn't terribly well. Right. But Robin told me on Friday. He said he's probably only got weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, blinking heck! Yeah.
Dave, I know you're on your phone, but Macca just came in. Hello, Macca.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Hello, Macca. You were on my second page. Sorry, Macca. Good to see you.
Who are you talking about? Who's not well?
Dougie Tizard.
Oh, Dougie. Oh,
yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Sadly, that's a shame. Yeah.
He was at the luncheon, was he?
No. I think last time we saw him, or I saw him, was at one of the ferry reunions at where is it you go drinking, Bobo?
Where?
Anywhere. It's the same it's the blinking same place. It was at the Weatherspoons in Southampton.
Okay.
And it was year before last, because last year he didn't come because it was we said it was his mobility. He wasn't too good on with his knees or legs or something. But this is obviously a far worse. Shame. I like Dougie.
Yeah, lovely guy.
Yeah, real nice guy. Anyway, Macca, nice to see that you are the genuine Down Under representative, the real one. Bobo was putting the accent on, but we knew he was in the Cardiff.
Yeah, we're just having a bit of jarring and then just come in now.
Right. Oh, that's all right. Were you out? Did you go to the Chinese, or was it? Or did you eat in?
No,
Thai.
Did you stay up for the Eurovision Song Contest?
No, I didn't even start for the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm being a bit cynical.
Why? What happened to the Aussie?
Australia being in the Eurovision Song Contest, it always makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
It does me too. It does me, but in a nice way, Macca, because we're looking forward to you performing there next year.
That'll be right.
Imagine if Australia won, they'd all have to go to Aussie.
You never know what I'll be playing. Good to see everybody. Yeah. Good to see everybody. Yeah. Even Alice is back in.
Yes,
Alice is great. He was the first one in.
Big up. Yeah. Good to see you all.
Good to see you, Macca.
So you're late chopping wood now?
No, it's the summer now.
Aye.
It's glorious. Yeah.
We've been having sunshine for the last 4 weeks here. We haven't had rain. It's been.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't know if you can see here.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. I'm in my jacket. Just come in.
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
Debbie's got about 5 layers on. Have you, Deb?
Yeah. That's great, but here in Seattle, it's like winter again.
Really?
Is it?
It's been like mid-20s here for 4 weeks.
In August, it should be okay, Steve.
I'm hoping so, John.
Yeah. Definitely. So, Colonel, is Cindy arranging next year, 2026, just to follow the sun and the heat for the 12 months? Just so you've got sunshine.
No, you're talking about Angelo, not talking about me, Dave.
Deb, can you grab me sparkling water, please, in the fridge?
Yeah. Oh, Macca, can I have one as well, please?
Oh, sorry. Sparkling water.
Oh, great. Oh, so has anyone heard from Brad recently?
No, there was an update the other day that they've had to stop or postpone his next treatment, and I can't remember why. I can't remember why. I saw it on. It must have been on Facebook this last week. I think it might have been from his wife or his son, just saying that they'd had to put it on hold for some reason.
What about Stevie? What about Stevie?
Well, I think he got a similar message to Fruity. You'd been in touch, but I did get a similar when I contacted him. He's got more activities to take place, with medications and I don't know, all sorts of bits and bobs. He's still got a lot to go through.
He had
a lot going on.
Lots of different appointments.
Yeah.
He found something in his mouth.
The cancer was at the back of his tongue.
Back of his tongue. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did come in briefly, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that was brilliant. So thinking of him.
He wasn't online earlier, so.
Where's Pete?
Oh, so Pete's
on a plane.
He's been over to his niece's wedding in Amsterdam and wherever. So he sent his apologies in a message.
He sent me a message 2 days ago saying I'll see you in the crew bar.
Yeah, I think he then realised since then that he was going to be, on travels in between wherever he's been and going.
Back today, I think.
Yeah, I got the impression he had an early morning flight.
Yeah.
But I saw him 2 weeks ago up in London, and that was brilliant.
Excuse me a minute. I need to go to the loo and get a mug of tea.
And he was in good. He was in good form then. That was up at the Arsenal game, and that was a great experience for me, being in amongst it with the journalists. That was amazing, absolutely amazing. So,
and of course, we got lots of footage from the press room, didn't we, Dave?
Yes, we did. You saw that, didn't you?
Fucking nothing.
I beg your pardon. Had a picture of Pete eating his pie at half time. You saw a picture of that.
So Colonel does swear, Deb, you see?
Yeah. So Johnny, I got a bollocking for trying to do a bit of video in the press room after the game with the managers, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So,
I know.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah.
So I'm not, you gotta play the rules. There are rules.
I understand, Dave.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah. Oh, great! It's good, but it's still nice for you to give me a bollocking, Johnny. Thanks.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
So
good
we
to
had-
see you.
Go on, Mac. Oh, Mac.
Yeah, we had a good cruise on 2 weeks ago. Lovely.
Yeah.
It looked wonderful. It looked
yeah.
really, really good. And so, did you? You went up on the bridge. I saw that, and some nice jarry.
Yeah, we're at the special restaurants every night, which was lovely, and then we went to a show called Blanc de Blanc. Have you heard of that?
Blanc de Blanc.
It's a nudie show. It's a nudie show.
It is a nudie show. It's
a nudie show, and they charge punters $100 a head to go and see it.
100.
Yeah, we didn't. We got free tickets. And if you're in the front row, you get. I think you pay about 125 a head, and you get a bottle of champagne, a bottle of sparkling wine, or drinks. Maybe 150 a head. I don't know. But the opening scene are two guys interviewing each other on stage, and one guy's got his balls hanging out of his trousers. You can see them, everything. Then he jumps into the crowd, onto women's laps.
Oh,
and it actually ends up with them. The one's French and the other one's Australian, and so they're on stage.
His balls. His balls. One's French and one's Australian.
Yeah, but they take everything off. In the end, they are nude, totally nude on the stage, behind flags. But you could see the willies going from side to side. Yeah, outside.
That's a good job. The foodie went for a bacon sandwich.
Yeah, be excited, haven't he?
A good job Alistair wasn't there because we asked him if they had itchy balls.
Yeah. And then Sam, I said to him, because someone gets invited on stage, I said, mate, it better not be me. Yeah. So he said, no, I wouldn't do that to him. But he put me in a seat where these skimpy birds, the little topless birds with their G-strings on when they come out, she came down, the four of them, they go into the crowd. One came down, jumped on my lap, licked up my nose onto my forehead with her tongue, and then put a little water gun on my crotch. I said, Deb, that's all I fucking need. I'm trying to get over this wet crotches, and then ran back on stage. I'm just standing there, just licking my whole face.
Wow.
And the next thing he remembers when he woke up after Deb had knocked him out.
I said, didn't taste the same, Steve.
Wow.
Shoot.
That's crazy. I'd expect something. Go ahead.
I thought Blanc de Blanc was wine.
Yeah, the white of white.
So did I. That's why I went.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this a one-off, or have they all got this?
No, they do it. They do it because we had dinner with the purser. They call her hotel general manager now, I think, but she's the purser. I called her purser, and she said they do it on a 2-week cruise. They have it the first week, and if it's a sellout, they'll do it the second week. And if that's a sellout, they'll do a third one before they go. But it is. They tell you leave all your morals at the door.
Yeah.
Because flags slip, napkins slip. I think they do it purposely, and they've all got huge cocks, absolutely huge.
What? Even the young girl that sat on your lap?
Well, the strap-on was absolutely enormous.
Where's Fruity?
Was that a criteria of getting the job? You must have a huge cock.
It must be, Steve. I tell you. I mean, I was looking for the extensions,
I guess I've been doing some editing on this one.
People in Wetherspoons are enjoying this conversation.
I tell you, it was sold out.
Ashley, we have to say something, Macca. Before you came in, it was Alistair, me, Steve, and Fruity, and Dave was miserable. He's having so many problems.
Technical.
And then thinking, well, this is a great Aussie bar, and you've made it. Yeah.
All I've done is talk.
Yeah.
All I've done is talk about cocks. Oh, yeah, Fruity.
Fruity.
You missed it all, Fruity.
Fruity's back.
What's the hotel on, mate?
He's missed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I did have a bit
So-
of
Bit of jarring.
Alex was asking about 80 balls.
I said to the person at the table at dinner later that night, I said, surely you can't have this on American cruising.
No.
No, she said, we'll be sued. She said,
Yeah,
our lawyers have gone over it, and the Aussies are the best to have it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know if they do it out of Europe, but
Never
you are
heard
warned.
of it before, no.
But you are warned.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you
like-
can imagine if
Yeah, I'm
Colonel
sorry,
was there, you'd have had the phone video in the whole flipping lot, and it would be sent live
No,
around.
they are very strict with phones and and everything has to be put away. And if you're seen with a phone, you're
Even
thrown
your
out.
cock.
Right.
Well,
Everything has to be
you can
put
have
away.
you can have your cock out, but not your phone out. Apparently not.
Okay. Obviously, it's going to be a short Aussie bar today.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
editing. Lot of editing.
Yeah.
Different.
That's great,
It's
though.
different.
Oh
I'd
dear.
have been at the
Just
back of the queue
talk.
I'd have been at the back of the queue auditioning for that then.
Talking about moles in the USA, back when Sydney was my girlfriend, I took her to the UK back in the way back there, and on the Channel 4 there, the news that there was nudity. She was shocked, because
Really?
even even to this day in America, the only time you see nudity is on the cable shows, HBO and that.
Is
not
it really?
you're not on regular telly. No.
Yeah, but now they have naked news and things like that. I mean,
Yeah.
somebody reading the news naked. I mean, I don't get that. I don't
Dave,
get it.
look, you're the anchorman.
Did you say Anchorman?
Yes.
Now they have the 9 o'clock news.
9
Where's this going? Yeah.
Oh, blinking heck.
Yeah.
Dear,
Well, we'll have to do
dear.
something about it. We need a full profile of Dave then, don't we?
But
Really?
I couldn't believe it. I said to Deb when they first came out, I said, they can't be real. She said, no, there's real balls hanging out of his trousers.
Yeah,
I said, surely you can't get away with that. They could get away with it.
yeah,
And the way they were talking about, turning around with his ass and the guy with his cock out. I mean, it was just, they're just open about it, completely open about it.
So was it just dance routines, or was there any sort of act with it? Was there a script, or was it just all dance?
No, yeah, there was a script. They had gymnastics. They had girls on poles and swinging and all that. But not much to the imagination that you couldn't see. I mean, it was a nudie show. They said they did warn you. But
In the paid
Right.
500 bucks for a lap dance anyway. You got it for 125.
yeah, but nothing's going to upset us, are they? Nothing's going to upset us. Being at
Brilliant.
sea,
Yeah.
We've seen it all before,
Yeah. So it was the bony calf.
cruising.
I remember
yeah.
going to a place in Sydney years ago. Well, it's only a bellboy. On a horse over. I've got a picture somewhere. Lay Girls, was it called? Lay Girls?
Oh, they girls. Yeah, yeah, King's
In
Cross.
the cross.
Yeah,
Had
they're all
uh,
men. Yeah,
all these men.
yeah.
And I was only 16 at the time, 17.
Mhm.
On the
Well,
horse.
I would love you.
And this old queen, this young queen, Chuckers, I can't remember his name now. I've got a picture somewhere. And I
Carlotta.
thought, and now I look at a
Carlotta.
picture of me and this other bellboy and him in this place. I think, you know what he was doing? He was I've got my 2 young boys with me here. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, fucking hell, and they had fucking knobs like this. I'm thinking, what's going on here? I'll have to find the picture. I'll find the picture.
Well, the one who started that Legos was a guy called Carlotta,
Right.
and she became very famous. She's probably in her 80s now or late 70s, but I think she's still around.
No, I wouldn't be in the 70s because I was only 16 when I went.
Yeah, she was
17.
she was a stunning transvestite. Stunning.
So
Well, it was
is
all
all
a bit,
this
all a bit
leading up
eye-opening.
to a
All a
naked
bit eye-opening
crew
for a lad
bar.
from Wigan.
No.
Oh yeah, good thinking, Taffy. Yeah,
Yeah.
next week or next
No.
Aussie one, because the Aussies are
No.
better in
Next.
Australia.
No.
It will all be Bollico. All right.
Absolutely. Got it. We'll call it the Aussie Ball Bar.
In actual fact, I'm bollico from the waist down now, so it doesn't really matter.
That'll get the figures up, John.
No.
So we'll have the
When-
grand Aussie Ball.
I
When John, when
don't know
John
what
edits
I don't know what I'm going to do in the morning when I get up and I do the edit, but that's okay. It's,
Yeah.
it's great. It's
Oh,
great.
but
It's
you
good.
bother.
An
The
the
extra
whole
Brilliant.
crew
Great.
bar will be about 10 minutes long.
No, yeah, actually, you're right, Fruity. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
I haven't been rude at all, Carl.
As
No.
long as you don't do a what you call it, a thumbnail, you'll be all right.
No thumbnails. Yeah, cause I tell you what, Macca, I put a thumbnail of Martha with the fake tits, and I got a bloody bollocking from YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so YouTube censor these, do they?
What they say is your picture in your crew bar will be censored in some countries like Saudi Arabia and some stupid places.
Oh, right, yeah.
And this picture was taken 40 odd years ago.
I know.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Martha did look very attractive on that night.
Yeah.
Were you drunk?
Oh,
Okay.
God. Yeah,
anyway,
that
this has been fun tonight, especially after David was so miserable. Well, understandably, Dave.
Who's
Oh, well,
disappeared?
very.
Bobo.
Eh?
Who's
Bobo's fallen off his bike.
Yeah.
David, have you caught a bug or something? You sound a bit heady.
Right. He was all right. He seemed okay yesterday. Not too it was good. He was all right. So who's behind you, Taffy?
Well, I thought as we only
Oh,
got
it's
Macca
Martin.
in
Is
the
that
bar,
Martin?
I put Martin in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Martin's there. Yeah.
Martin. So Martin's made an appearance as well.
And who's behind Martin?
Oh, that's a good-looking one. That's me.
He is a good looking guy.
The ugly
that's
one on the right of Martin is that Mad Scouser when
He
he
was
got
a
drunk.
knob.
Anyhow.
He
Stevie
was a
Short? wasn't it?
complete knob.
Yeah, Stevie Shaw.
Oh, is it?
Sure.
Is that Stevie Shaw?
Yeah,
when
couldn't
he got
stand him.
drunk.
Oh,
Yeah.
He was
You stayed out of his way when he got drunk.
Yeah.
At least when I got drunk, I was like a little lamb.
Yeah.
When I stopped drinking, I had a fiance in Sydney, and she told me, she said, I preferred you the way when you were drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a pain in the arse when you were fucking sober, Tappy.
Yeah.
When you're sober, you're a pain in the arse.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Yes, Dave.
Yeah.
Hi,
No
Dave.
talking about cock and balls now. Right?
Hello, Miss Debbie.
Hello, everyone. How
Hello,
are you?
Deb.
So, Debbie, Macca was telling us all about the show you insisted on taking him in to see on the ship.
It was a bit of a shock. I wasn't expecting. It was all right.
What you weren't expecting him to come?
No, I wasn't expecting any of it. It was a beautiful trip, though. It was a holiday. It was great. I wasn't looking forward to it, but yeah, it was. Yeah, we were very well looked after and nice ship. An old princess.
Golden Princess, it was. The Golden Princess.
The Golden Princess.
Lovely Art Deco restaurant, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really lovely.
We were club members, so
we go to the pool and
we got private pool, private bar, private cabana, private restaurant. So
not just for us,
but a little bit like the Queen's. I suppose the Queen's Grill on Cunard. Those sort of benefits.
So was it like first and second class then? So you were literally segregated? Well, out of choice, you could just be in your area and not.
Yeah, we had a key that opened the
doorway into the
doorway into the club. It's called the Byron Bay Club. Byron Bay Club.
Right.
Yeah. So it's only for the good cabins and things.
Yeah, I think the top suites.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, I tell you what, the yesterday or was it Friday? The Queen Mary 2 was in, wasn't it, Fruity?
Yeah.
QM2 was in, yeah. And I was talking to Peter Praddy the day before, and he said, "Did any of you know? Some of us will know Dave Stevenson, Big Dave Stevenson."
Oh yeah.
Well, Dave's retired now, and he doesn't live that. I think he lives Carlisle, same as Oscar.
That way, yeah.
But he was the hotel director on the QM2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, he was, and Pat and I went down to visit him when he was working on there, and it was in the earlier days of the QM2, and he did the tour with us, showed us all around the ship, and you might have been on there. I've not sailed on there, but it's got the duplex suites at the after end for like 3 or 4 cabins that they've got for obviously the top end passengers, and that was amazing. It was obviously that was butler service and all the rest of it. So but he did a tour with us, and we really enjoyed it, loved it.
So what's he doing now?
Dave's retired. In fact, I mean, bless him, he has to look after his wife because she's not so good, so he sort of he's caring for her, but I mean I think Pratty said he's about 77, 78, 76, whatever.
No, Dave Stevenson's not that old.
He's 74. He's 74.
Yeah, because he was
the
a
wife
junior
78.
He was a JAP on the Oriana when I joined in 74.
Yeah.
And I would have been 25, and he would have been about 3 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Probably about 22. He was on there the same time as Dave Stott was a junior AP.
Right.
Interesting.
And another one we saw on Friday was Steve Mann.
Yeah, well, Steve was there as well.
Steve was there as well.
At the same time.
So how was that? Pensioners lunch, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Martin Crossley was it?
Martin Crossley. Did you see Martin, Dave?
I saw him, but I didn't get to speak to him.
Oh, I'm surprised.
What about you, Ingy? Did you see Martin?
No.
Remember we went out with him in...
For the nose break. No, I didn't see him.
Yeah, he was there.
I mean, the trouble is...
He was on the table with
entertainers.
Tracy Brewer.
Yeah,
Tracy Brewer. Jill, Chili Jilly.
Yeah.
And Claire's a bit grey now.
Who is?
Martin.
Oh, Martin. Someone's coming in now. We were closing.
Oh, Doris.
Give him a few minutes, Johnny.
It was
Doris is coming in.
Alistair. He's as camp as Christmas. He's camper now.
No, I was going to say he's the campest of all camp of Christmases. It's beyond Christmas camp.
What a night we had! It
was unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Hi, Doris.
Absolutely.
Better late than never.
Martin.
Good evening,
Debbie, Macca.
You're back in Sydney, are you?
Got my flowered shirt on behind Taffy.
Yeah. And look, Bobo's back. Hello, Bobo.
Let me tell you a very quick story. I got shut out of my phone. My phone said that when Macca was talking about everything, it said it was too hot, and my phone shut down. Seriously. I thought, oh my goodness.
Yes,
you got too excited, Bobo. You were too excited, Bobo. Tell the truth.
I must have been. Seriously, it said this phone is too hot. It needs to cool down.
Yes. So Martin, when you see the recording, this is an X-rated version of the Aussie bar tonight.
Oh, well, I'm glad I missed the first half an hour then.
We're very pleased.
It's the second half an hour, not the first. The first half an hour was our anchorman being bloody miserable.
I thought I'd come in and cheer him up.
Yeah,
started at 6 o'clock. Sorry, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Well, I saw the message. It said it was starting at 6:30, so I rushed home and thought I'd just grab the last half an hour or whatever.
That's what we did.
No, I said I'd be at 6:30.
Yes, you
but
did.
I've got a story for you. I went away last week with my wife to a wellness retreat in the Hunter Valley. And it was something else. But the funny thing was, we had breakfast this one morning, and my wife said it's got an indoor pool. She said, let's go and have a look at the pool. So the class had finished for the morning, so we went and had a look at the pool, and beautiful pool. She said, test the water. So I bent down and tested the water, and I said, it's not very warm. I said, but it's manageable. You know, we could go in a bit later. Anyway, she said, let me have a feel. So she bent down to feel the water as well, and she went, oh yeah, it's a bit cold. And as she walked away, her phone fell out of her pocket and fell in the pool.
No.
Oh,
Yeah. And she didn't even see it. And I just happened to see it out the corner of my eye as it was wafting in the pool
Oh,
and
no.
glittering away. So she said, I said, there's your phone. It's in the pool. You've dropped it. So anyway, I rushed into reception to get the lady to come and grab something, a scoop or something.
Yeah.
And when I came back, my wife was in the pool, fully dressed. She dove in. Anyway, the bloody phone, the phone was okay.
Really?
Shoot.
Yeah. Apparently, the new phones, if you drop them in water, as long as it's not more than 2 meters and for no more than 30 minutes, they'll survive.
And how was Sue?
Oh, he's not bothered.
She was a bit pissed off because it sort of she'd taken her an hour and a half to do her makeup and her hair before we went for breakfast.
Yeah.
And then she had to go back to the cabin and do it all again.
That would have been a great video, Martin.
Oh,
I wish I'd
Johnny.
have taken the photo myself, but I don't think it would have gone down very well.
That's so funny. No, I don't either.
The camera was in the pool, Colonel.
No, but he's got a phone as well.
Mine was in my pocket. I tell you, it bloody stayed there as well.
Yeah.
Happened to Bobo.
Yeah. Oh, Bobo's just done a 360-degree somersault.
Sorry, guys.
Must be hot in Scotland. Elston's got his cap on.
Yeah, it is hot.
No, it's sunshine.
The old cut of
cold here, I know that.
Yeah.
Unusual to see Steve. You're normally on a cruise, Steve. You're normally on a cruise.
Yeah, I've got to wait for the next one till August.
Yeah. August.
Where are you going in August? Where?
We're going. We're doing a trip. We're flying over to Toronto. We're having a few days in Toronto doing Niagara Falls, and then we're flying over to Vancouver for a few days and joining the Grand Princess up to Alaska.
Oh, nice.
Ah, you'll be the youngest person on board.
Probably.
Doesn't matter.
Probably.
Again.
There are parking areas for the Zimmer frames.
Yeah. It shouldn't be that
That's
bad.
what they say about our cruises too.
Me and Cindy are going to go up and see him in Vancouver before he sails.
Oh, yeah. Where are you going?
Just to pop up and say hi to him. Yeah, go out for dinner. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice, Colonel.
How far is that from you, Colonel?
It's less than 100 miles. It's about 80 miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get the Ferrari out, Colonel? Just cruise up there?
Yeah. No. I tell you what, Bobo was coming in one time, and me and my dad went up there to the airport. We waited all fucking day for Bobo, right? And then we going back. This is the early cell phones, and the mobile phone rang after we crossed the border. I think it was Emily or something, or so, my daughter or someone says, "Well, Bobo's at the airport," so we had to go back and get it. Didn't we, Bobo?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I took a different flight because I got bumped on the flight for $600 Canadian, so I thought I'll take.
Oh yeah.
I told my wife to contact to ring Kern, but she emailed him. I didn't know all this.
Yeah.
That he had to come all the way back, and then then we got stopped at the border. Oh, I think it was a long time ago, wasn't it, Colonel?
A long time ago. We got stopped at the border. Didn't my dad start joking about bombs or something?
No, Colonel said to his dad, he said, "Now, Dad, don't say anything silly at the border. Go through the border." But he did. Dad couldn't help himself. He said something. I don't know what he said, but they made us get out of the car and we had to go inside the little
an hour.
Your dad was lovely, but sometimes he wasn't very
It wasn't politically correct. Yeah.
No.
I think he said in his poshy, snooty voice, "What are you chappies doing? I'm British. You just let us in or something stupid like that." Yeah. Anyway.
Good memories.
Yeah.
Good memories, Colonel. Good memories.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Anyway, we appreciate you coming in, Martin, but we gotta go because otherwise,
you're not going to get any sleep, Johnny.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But it's great having Deb in. We're trying to get the ladies back in the crew boat. After this one tonight, I don't know if they'll come back in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they might be coming in the hundreds, Johnny.
After tonight's topic, it's going to be a full house next week.
In fact, I know what I'll do. I'll do a title on this on the start of the recording saying that some of this might
the cock and bull.
A bit of cock and bull.
Cock and bullshit.
I'll figure it out.
I'm going to have to watch I'm going to have to watch the replay of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to do it. Time to do it, guys.
It was on the ship, Doris. Any cock will do it, said.
All right. I'm going to press.
I live with.
Oh,
God, nice seeing you again.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. See you guys. Here we go.
Sorry, I missed the sport report, Dave.
So don't worry. No worry. You take care. All right.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye. Bye, Johnny. Bye, Alistair.